Man of the Year, Woman of the Year, pretty impressive titles, huh?
And they're up for grabs as the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society kicks off a 10-week fundraising whirlwind.
Here to tell us more, Man of the Year nominee Chris Gannon and LLS Girl of the Year Caitlin Bennett. Good to see both of you this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Welcome.
Yeah, so before we get into this a little bit, tell us about the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Exactly, Chris, what does it do?
Leukemia and Lymphoma Society was actually founded back in 1949. It is the world's leading organization in regards to funding research and helping find a cure for blood cancer. Since its foundation, they've given almost $1 billion to research, and it's incredible. They gave nearly $80 million last year to fund research and help us find a cure.
Huge organization.
Incredible.
Doing great things.
You've been working with them for a while. How is it that you became a nominee for Man of the Year here?
I became involved with LLS when my dad was diagnosed with blood cancer in 2011. He fought courageously for 16 months. He passed away in January of 2013. During that time, I became involved from the assistant side of things. The LLS stepped in and helped us, and I was impressed with the organization. And since then, I've become a featured speaker for them. I speak for a number of events. In fact, one of them is this next weekend on the 21st down at the Hilton. It's a regional conference of doctors and physicians and patients that come in, and they come in and listen to healthcare providers and professionals in the field. I'm a fitness professional, and we talk about how we can help these people as they battle.
Yeah, and we'll get to that event in a minute. Before we do that, I want to talk about what is Man of the Year, Woman of the Year? What's the campaign all about?
So they find some people who care dearly about LLS, and they nominate them as Man and Woman of the Year as a way to honor and recognize these people. And then they say, well, you love us so much, good luck, go raise as much money as you can for our organization.
You're not off the hook,
No,
right?
no. They've got us hook, line, and sinker. And so, yeah, we started a 10-week fundraising campaign this past Monday, and it runs through April 23rd. So our goal is to raise as much money as we can for LLS over the next 10 weeks. So.
And you're also fundraising in honor of the Boy of the Year and the Girl of the Year, who happens to be right here, Caitlin.
Hi. Hi. Would you tell us a little bit about your story?
Yeah. At the age of 6, I was diagnosed with T-cell ALL leukemia, and I was in remission in about a year, but I still had to go through treatment for another 4 years. And 2 years ago, I had my 5-year mark, which is a huge thing for cancer patients. And this year, I got my 7th year mark, which is even bigger. But, I mean, it was a struggle, but, I mean, the cancer research has come a long way, and my cancer was in like the 80–90% treatment and getting through percentiles.
And you're feeling good now? Mm-hmm. That's good.
That is
so what do you think about these candidates who are campaigning to raise money?
I think it's great. I mean, Chris is great, and I mean, maybe not like all of them have had cancer themselves, but they've had somebody. And what I learned is that even if you don't have cancer, it still affects you because your whole family is involved and your whole family has to be there. So, I mean, with Chris and his dad, like, it's great that he does this for just to raise awareness and make cancer get research done and help other
Raise
people.
the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about these shirts that you're sporting here?
Those are fun shirts, huh?
I like
These
them.
are actually shirts, 2 shirts I designed as part of our fundraising campaign. So I've got one for you.
Look
one
at
for
that.
Great.
Love that.
We're selling these to raise money for the cancer research. 100% of the proceeds at the end actually go back directly to the LLS. We're selling them online as well as at all of our events as well.
These are going to be very popular.
Yeah, they are. They're really fun. Let's talk about some of the events that are planned and how our viewers can get involved. We got some graphics that are on the screen. February 22nd, Knocking Down Cancer. It's this bowling at the V.
Yeah,
What's this
bowling
event
at the
about?
V. So we've set aside through the V a certain number of lanes for that day. People can come and bowl. They need to pre-register ahead of time, which they can do through our website.
It's a great facility out there.
It's
by the way.
incredible, yeah. It's a
really
great
cool.
space.
And then March 7th, Handbags for Hope.
Handbags for Hope. It's a purse swap party. We have a bunch of people donating purses, and ladies can come and gently use our new purses and and it's up for grabs and all kinds of things going on there.
I love bags. I got a bag set in my
Bags,
garage.
there you go.
Bagging cancer, that's March 14th.
March 14th at Cunningham's, we're doing a bags tournament that night. We're pretty excited about it. We're actually in the process of making all of our bags boards, and we're actually going to auction off the bags boards that night. Caton's actually going to paint and design one of the boards, along with our Boy of the Year, Cole. So
Wonderful.
That's great.
Well, congratulate. I think you're a lock for getting this title. by
Caitlin,
now.
yeah, she's doing, yeah. And then March 21st, Princess Party.
Princess Party.
Caitlin, do you have anything to do with this?
Yes.
I didn't know if that was Chris's gig or not.
Right.
The real Princess of Omaha have actually volunteered their time, and we're going to have a princess party down at the Hilton, so you can come meet all your favorite princesses.
Wow.
I think,
Got something
Anna
for
or Elsa
everybody
might be
on
there. Yeah, so.
And then the grand finale on April 23rd. The website at the bottom of the screen, there's a couple different websites we show you. MWOY.org, that's Man of the Year.
Yep,
right,
correct.
and then the LLS.org/Nebraska, that's
The local, yep.
the local chapter
Make
here.
sure you search Chris Gannon so he can get credit for.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Fundraising.
Thanks for bringing in these shirts.
Absolutely.
All the best to you in your campaign.
Thank you.
And Chris, you're doing hard work. Caitlin, good to see you. All right,
Thanks for
thanks for
coming in.
coming.